Hi, this is Saintjerome of Crypto Experiences, bringing you yet another crypto experience. And what is the crypto experience I'm going to bring you today? I hide my face in shame. The top 5 mistakes I have made with cryptocurrency. Yes, this is why it's an experience. I am not a financial advisor, nor do I offer financial advice. I am just relaying some experiences I've had, maybe good ones, maybe bad ones, some advice that I hear online and that I run through my mind, and things I've tried, things I haven't tried. So anyway, here are some things I did that end up not being so good. And a lot of times I thought better about it, but I went ahead and pulled the trigger and did it anyway. So here is my top 5. I'm going in reverse order. So this will be number 5. So here's probably my 5th worst mistake, and it was using the cryptocurrency Tron. What did I do wrong with Tron? Nothing against the coin, but I went and researched what would be a good Tron wallet. Now, this is early when Tron was just first coming out. So I went and I didn't have any kind of crypto wallet to keep it in, and I wanted to buy some. So I went out on the exchange and bought some Tron, and then I downloaded onto my web browser a Tron wallet. It looked like it was going to be good. And I said, okay, I'll try this. And I didn't have very much money in there, maybe $20. It was very little. I was just kind of experimenting with it. And lo and behold, I came back a little bit later to check on, how Tron is done. At first, the first few times I checked, it was okay. But here comes time, I had nothing in it. It's like, what happened? Well, someone hacked that web wallet. It ended up not being a very secure wallet, and they took all my Tron. I just saw these little transactions go bit by bit by bit, all puns intended if you know Tron. So anyway, that was my 5th worst mistake, and it kind of cooled me on Tron, and I've never purchased any more Tron once again. Again, nothing against Tron. I actually don't know too much about it anymore. I just kind of made the decision at that time I would not do that again. So what is, if I have a suggestion or an experience, I should call it, is to investigate those wallets and make sure you have a very safe wallet. My experience is now that I'm going to cold storage wallets, and I don't leave them online pretty much anywhere. This is the Salt blockchain. The Salt cryptocurrency is used to um, secure loans. So you take your Bitcoin, you take your Litecoin. I don't remember all of them, probably Ethereum, I think, and then you go onto the Salt blockchain, and you have to have some Salt tokens. And then you may use your Bitcoin or your Litecoin, whatever, as collateral and get a loan. Well, I think that worked pretty well, and I believe it's still working okay. I have not personally done a loan. I was getting the Salt coin to speculate. Now, I have a lot of confidence in Bix Weir as a podcaster. He's a very sharp guy, and I thought this sounded like a good idea. And Bix thought it sounded like a good idea, so I put a little bit into it, but not very much. It's speculation. Well, in this case, the speculation has not panned out the very best. I think I remember the high water mark was $12. And that was good. It was rising up, but now it's down into pennies. So I have not sold my Salt. I'm holding on to it, maybe just hoping that one day it'll be worth something. But it's a little bit. Matter of fact, I had it in a Jax wallet. That's almost a side mistake. And in order to get the Salt out of there, I got to spend some Ethereum, and I'm sure it's going to cost me several dollars of Ethereum to move. Like, I don't think I have even a dollar anymore of Salt. So this was my 4th worst crypto experience and mistake. So my 3rd worst mistake was getting Badao. Again, I listened to a podcaster, and I got kind of my head got kind of convinced to go ahead and get Badao. And I didn't put much into it. They had an initial coin offering, and that went well. They were paying you like 30%. So I invested a little bit, and I made 30% on my money. And then you had to move it into an Ethereum. Let's see, you had to move it into a web wallet. So I did that, and I was just sitting and waiting, and I've been watching it fall ever since. So it got up to 3 cents. So that actually tripled my money at one time, but now it is like 0.2 cents. So I've lost about, I'm down to about a fifth of what my initial investment. Now, actually, that's an improvement because it was much lower than that. So that's gone up a little bit. So I haven't lost all my money, and that's with cryptos. You're going to win some and you're going to lose some. If you take good advice, that you'll probably win more than you lose. But Dow has not panned out very well. One thing I'm amazed with is that on Telegram, Badao has a huge group with thousands of responses all the time, and they talk about being a Badao warrior and bouncing back. Well, my experience has shown me Badao better bounce back pretty quick. I'm just leaving. I'm going to leave it there and see if anything happens in the future. I hope it does, but it may not. Well, this is my second worst mistake, and this is a pretty good one. So I bought a BitFi wallet. I thought it sounded very interesting. The wallet is about the size of a cell phone, and it looks like a cell phone. But what is unique about BitFi is it doesn't store your crypto on the wallet whatsoever. Instead, you have an encrypted code. It's a very long code that you pick out the passwords for. You pick out the code words, and then you use those passwords to generate at the time the coins for your wallet. So they don't actually last. They're not actually on the wallet. Well, I let it sit for a long time, and I said, yeah, maybe I'll consolidate some of this crypto into a different wallet. So I got on my BitFi wallet and I put in my words, and it wasn't working, and it just wasn't making any sense what I saw on the screen. I'm like, oh no, because like with another wallet, even Trezor or a Ledger, you have your secret phrases, and you can bring back your wallet with a new one, or even there's even other methods to do it. So, but this one, I was like, oh crap, how do I get them back? Because I know they're not stored on there. So I played around for a while, and oh man, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So finally, I kind of said I need help. So I went to BitFi support. Now, they actually did a very good job of supporting me, but it was difficult for me to take what they used and pull my funds back up. So what because I had let this wallet sit for a while, it was not getting the updates. So now when I needed it to be updated, it wasn't. So the first step I had to do was update, and that was rough. And I was like, then again, still I had trouble making my secret long crazy phrase work. And finally, a lot of trial and error, a lot of trial and error. And here is the good news, everyone. Even though it was a big mistake, I was able to recover all the funds okay. So I was like, whoo, little relief. Now, I wrote a lot of emails back and forth, and I didn't really think BitFi was getting my answers to me, but you know what? They really were. So I have nothing against the wallet, and I have nothing against the support, but I don't think this wallet is for me because since you don't really have control of your private keys, you're making them at the time you need them. That's kind of a different thing. So if something happened to that wallet, you might be able to pull it up on a new BitFi wallet. I'm not sure. Probably could. And like again, I said support worked okay, but it kind of scared me. So if you look at the wallet, you can see it's like an electronic device, and it will update to the web when you ask it to, and it does it by Bluetooth. There are no wire connections. It's not wired in. Um, so I'm not down on the wallet, but I'm down on my use of the wallet. So that's my experience. And my worst mistake is putting some funds onto Voyager Exchange. And I knew better. I know to not leave your crypto on exchanges because when you leave it on exchanges, you don't have your private keys, and you can't control what happens to your crypto, what you did. But I got kind of talked into it. I was listening to podcasts and going, well, I'll give it a try. And again, I didn't put a lot of money on it because I like to try these things out. But Voyager has declared Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and they're restructuring. Now I'm getting all these nice emails about, stay with us, yeah, and you might get some compensation in the future, blah blah blah. But a lot of times in bankruptcies, um, guys like me, the small investor, they don't really see their money back. If they do see anything, they see pennies on the dollar. Where the bigger investors, they're the ones that get their money like that. So this was my biggest mistake, I would say, is investing in Voyager. I knew better. A man named Lindsay Williams had a lot of influence on me as far as things like Bitcoin, things like precious metals. He said, if it's printed on a piece of paper, it's worth a piece of paper. And that's kind of the same thing here. If you don't have your private keys, then you don't have your crypto. Not really. Someone else is guarding it, and you may not be able to get it out. So same thing's true with the bank. You can put money in the bank, and they may not let you have it out if they're failing, or if there's different circumstances come back and they say, no, you can't. And a lot of banks now will throttle how much you need. Oh, I just saw this cool used car. I need $13,000, and you go to the bank and they go, well, you need the money. Well, I want to buy a car. Well, we can only give you 5,000 today. It's like, yeah, but I got to get the car today. Sorry, you're just out of luck. So anyway, those are my 5 worst crypto mistakes. Now, there's one way I could have alleviated the BitFi mistake and had control of my private keys, was by using the Ballet multi-digital currency wallet. This is an excellent wallet of which I'm an ambassador, and you store your crypto offline. This is actually a hard card, much like a credit card, but it's made out of steel. They also make a model that's made out of steel with gold plating, which is pretty sharp looking. So how does this work? Your public keys are on the outside, and you send them to that QR code or the code underneath. And to send to somebody, you peel back that sticker on the outside, and there's a private key sticker underneath that you put in conjunction with the passphrase scratch off. And they have a very sophisticated app that you use with this. And so when you scan your wallets, you'll get a virtual wallet on your phone, and then you can add the crypto to the wallet, or you can send the crypto away. So it's a very nice way. Word of warning with Ballet Wallet, and I'm a Ballet ambassador, so I really like Ballet wallets, is if you lose your wallet, you lose your crypto. So hold on to your wallet. But it's the easiest wallet in the world to use, and you don't need any passwords, and you don't need anything special to use it. It's very simple to show people how to use these too. If you can scan the QR code, you can use the Ballet wallet. So anyway, signing off today, and I'm going to remove my discount code for Voyager. I had a discount code, but that's not going to do much good now, is it? I do have some other good codes down there. The Ballet app, if you want to buy some crypto in large amounts over the counter, Caleb and Brown, the full discount card. And the one thing I like lately is Strike app. You can buy Bitcoin at no fee, and you can send Bitcoin at no fee. It works real well. And then you can send, if you get the Bitcoin, you can move it into some place to exchange, and you can exchange it to a different crypto and send it to a wallet such as Ballet. So anyway, thank you very much. This was not financial advice, but I appreciate you coming to my channel. I'm still having my subscriber contest. So if you are a new subscriber, when I get to 80 subscribers, I'm going to give out a Ballet gift card worth 10,000 Satoshis. And when I get to 500 subscribers, I'm going to send out a Ballet gift card worth 100,000 Satoshis, and we'll see from there. If my podcast keeps taking off, then more gifts. So if you want to contact me, in the bottom left-hand corner is an email, crypto experiences contest at proton.me. Also, my Patreon page, patreon.com/Saintjerome. If you become one of my Patreons, then you can have direct access to me, and we can talk if you have any questions. Thank you very much. Please hit like and subscribe, thumbs up, and thank you. I'll be back with another podcast soon.